Good morning, everyone. It's Miss Karen. Today we're going to be doing the story of The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. It's one of my favorites. So before we get started, let's take a nice seat. We'll sit in easy pose and take a big breath in, reach up, and a long breath out. My cat's trying to get in the door. Should I let him in? Hi, Joe. Come on in. He likes to be a part of things. This is Jojo. Let's take one more big breath in. And a long breath out. So, the story starts like this. One day, there was a little egg sitting on a leaf. So we've done egg pose a bunch of times. So let's come and be an egg. So you're going to make your body nice and small. You're going to round in like an egg. And one day the egg started to move. So you're going to rock forward and back. And then out popped a caterpillar. So see if you can make your body pop open. Really nice. So this little caterpillar noticed something rumbling in his tummy, and he was hungry. This caterpillar doesn't have his mom or his dad or a grown-up to make him breakfast, so he has to go and search for his own food. So we're going to learn to move like a caterpillar. Caterpillars kind of move like this. So we're going to practice moving like that. We're going to move from a downward facing dog to a pencil pose or a plank pose. So come into a downward facing dog. You're going to lift up your heels and then roll yourself like a caterpillar into a plank and then back to a downward facing dog. So just practice that. Downward facing dog to plank, downward facing dog, to a plank. Now this little caterpillar notices something red in a tree. Can you guess what it is? We're going to step our feet forward and come into tree pose. What he saw was one red shiny apple. So 1 foot down, 1 foot up, and see if you can reach for one apple. Reach up. Good. And he picks the apple and he eats it. But he is still hungry. So let's move like a caterpillar. Downward facing dog. To a plank. Downward facing dog. To a plank. Downward facing dog. To a plank. Stay here. Hold this. Now he sees something green in a tree. Step your feet forward. You're going to come back to a tree pose. And he sees 2 juicy pears. Tree pose. See if you can do the opposite side. And reach and pick 2 pears. 1, 2. And that hungry caterpillar is still hungry. So let's move like a caterpillar again. Downward facing dog to plank. Good, do it one more time. Hold your plank, and then he sees something purple or reddish in a tree. I wonder what it could be. Let's see, step your feet forward. Come to tree pose. Do the opposite side. We'll move back and forth, and he sees plums. So he's still hungry, and he's going to pick 3 plums. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. That caterpillar is still hungry. Move like a caterpillar. Downward facing dog to plank. Do you see how my body is waving like a caterpillar? Do one more. Hold your plank And now the caterpillar sees something small and red. I wonder what it could be. Drop your knees. This time what he sees is low on the ground, and it's strawberries. So let's pick 4 strawberries. Reach one arm forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that caterpillar is still hungry. Kind of like my cat that's eating my slipper right now. Still hungry. So let's move like a caterpillar. Do one more time. Hold your plank. And now the caterpillar, who's still very hungry, sees something orange in a tree. Can you think of something orange in a tree? Let's step our feet forward. We'll come into a tree pose. And it's oranges. The hungry caterpillar eats 5 oranges. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And wouldn't you know it, that caterpillar is still hungry. He's decided, I'm going to move on from fruit, because everything he just ate was fruit. And he sees some other yummy treats along the way. He sees a piece of chocolate cake. A piece of chocolate cake is shaped like a triangle. So we're going to come into a pose called triangle. I don't know if we've done this one together. One foot will stay right where it is. One foot is going to step out wide, turn those toes, and reach a hand down that leg. And can you see how my legs are shaped like a triangle? Good. Take one more breath here. That cake was yummy, but he's still hungry. He sees an ice cream cone. So ice cream cones are also shaped like a triangle. They're narrow on the bottom and they get wider on the top. So our legs are the narrow bottom part. And then spread your arms wide like the top of an ice cream cone. Stay here, balance, pull your belly in. Take a big breath. And blow it out. Now the hungry caterpillar sees a pickle. I love pickles. Pickles are shaped like a half circle. So we're going to make our body shaped like a half circle. It's a pose called crescent moon, standing up. So feet are together. You're going to reach your arms up tall and then lean to one side. Good. And then the hungry caterpillar sees a sausage. Sausages are also shaped in that half circle shape. This time we're going to reach to the other side, making your body look like a half circle. Good. Now the hungry caterpillar sees a lollipop. So we can keep our legs together and we're going to make our arms in the shape of a circle because lollipops are in the shape of a circle. So can you reach your arms up, connect your hands together, and make your arms into a circle? Your legs are the stick of the lollipop. If you want to make this a little trickier, you can stand up on your tippy toes and see if you can balance here. Good. Take one more breath here. Good. Can you believe that the hungry caterpillar is still hungry? As he's eating all these foods, he's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, just like you do. As you grow up, you start to get bigger. The next thing the hungry caterpillar sees is a piece of pie. I think it was a piece of cherry pie. Can't remember. So a winter pie is also shaped like a triangle. So we're going to make our body into a triangle again, except this time it's going to be in the shape of a downward facing dog. And can you spy the triangle? My arms and my legs are now the triangle. Good, take one more breath here. And blow it out. Drop your knees down. And the next thing that the hungry caterpillar eats is a piece of sausage. sausages are also in that half circle shape. Except we're going to do it on the ground this time. So come all the way down. We're going to do a pose called locust pose. Your feet are reaching back. Take your arms and reach them back by your sides. Lift up your heart. And if you can, you're going to lift up your legs. Do you see how my body kind of is starting to make that half circle shape? Good. Take one more breath here. And blow it out. That's a hard one. Come all the way down. The hungry caterpillar is still hungry, and he sees a piece of juicy watermelon. A piece of watermelon is also shaped like a triangle. We're going to make our bodies into a triangle one last time. You'll come up onto your knees. You're going to take one leg and reach it out to the side. Do you see how my legs are now in the shape of the triangle? Do you see that? It's called gate pose. If you want, you can take one arm, reach it down your leg, and reach the other arm up to the sky. Good. Take one more breath here. Really nice. Well, now guess what? The hungry caterpillar is no longer hungry. He's finally full. So we'll come into hero's pose, which is your knees and shins down. And put your hands on your belly. And he's so full that he's got a stomach ache. Close your eyes. And sometimes when things hurt, the best thing you can do is to just breathe. So take a long breath in. And blow it out. Again, take a long breath in. And blow it out. Well, the hungry caterpillar is feeling a lot better. He's no longer a little caterpillar. He's now a long caterpillar. Spread your arms out nice and long. And he thinks, I ate a lot of that food and it gave me a bellyache. Maybe I should try eating a nice, delicious green leaf. And that's typically what caterpillars eat. So let's come one last time into a tree pose. One foot down, one leg lifts up. You can spread your leaves and your branches out wide if you want to, or if that's too tricky, hands by your heart. Good, and take one more breath here. And blow it out. The caterpillar starts to spin what's called a chrysalis or a cocoon. So he spins and he spins and he spins and he spins. So we're going to start to make circular motions with our bodies. You're going to reach your arms up to the sky and around. You can bend your knees, reach up and around. And then maybe try to go in the opposite direction. Around and around and around. So now the caterpillar is wrapped up in a chrysalis. And that chrysalis hangs on a leaf. So we'll come into a forward fold and you're just going to hang upside down. You can grab a hold of your elbows and just hang here. That caterpillar hangs on the leaf of the tree for about 2 weeks, which is a long time. That's a lot of days. And then after about 2 weeks, that chrysalis starts to move. And so start to sway your body side to side. The chrysalis is moving. And what's happening? The chrysalis bursts open. And out comes, do you know what? Did you read the story? Out comes a beautiful butterfly. So we'll fly like a butterfly. So the caterpillar changed from a caterpillar to now a butterfly. One foot will stay down. Let's see if you can fly like a butterfly. Good. Try to fly on your other foot, your other leg. Do your best. And he's flying and he's soaring up in the sky. the caterpillar, the butterfly lands on a beautiful flower. We'll come into seated butterfly pose. So your feet are together and your knees are out nice and wide. And you can move side to side. You can flap your butterfly wings very gently like a butterfly on a flower. Good. And that's the end of our story. What does your butterfly look like? When your butterfly flies to the sky, where does it go? Think about that. Maybe tell your teachers or your mom or your dad or your grown-up a story about your butterfly. You could even draw a beautiful picture of a beautiful butterfly. Before we say goodbye, we always end with a breath. We'll come into calm pose, easy pose. Reach your hands to the sky, big breath in. And bring your hands to your heart. One more time, big breath in. And a long breath out. Namaste. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you soon. Practice on.